So if you're all here, I thought I'd share our view. This might not be your view, but this is more a cloud operator view on the consistent training environments in the cloud. It's not the same for all cases. It of course depends a bit on your case, but we thought we'd share some thoughts and a small demo. And I guess the problem is known for you. Actually, the problem is less known for me than for you. I just assume that this is your problem. So you need a lot of training VMs for users to use, and it should be all the same. And the same training would probably need to run somewhere else soon too. So you would like to have it repeatable. And if you're not from Europe, I'm sorry for the second point. But this is ELIXIR, and I think it stands for Europe or something. So one of the options that many people talk about, and it has been in pretty much every cloud project I have ever been in, is like we need an image marketplace, we need to share images, and this is the way we should do everything. This is definitely a way to do it, and images have their benefits. But they're not always great for the cloud admins for our part. There is another way, which is actually code. And because we're geeks, this is the way we prefer. And this is in many ways, this has many benefits, but you need to know the downsides of having training environments creating training environments in this way too. A lot of it has to do with actual technical skill and ability to use this. Why are images good? And I think this first point is one of the main things that gets pushed everywhere. They are very easy to understand, and it's a good conceptual thing. Like we have an image, yes, we need to run this. And in practice, it sounds very good, but in theory, it sounds very good, but it has a lot of practical issues. They're somewhat easy to create, not always, depending on how you do it. And, well, if you have a binary blob, it's always consistent. You always get the same thing wherever you put it. However, I think the most common case when someone tries to run an image in our cloud is, I'm not sure if people have gotten it working without, but pretty much every time they try it, it triggers a support mail. Hey, I tried this random link to internet image. It doesn't work in your cloud. What's wrong? And our answer is, to be fair, we're a bit nicer than this, but our answer should be pretty much, I have no idea. I cannot test it. It's actually your problem, not mine. But we are a bit nicer about it and try to figure it out. But the fact is, unless you have tight integration to marketplaces, it's not trivial to get the images running on other clouds. Some clouds might not even accept images coming from other sources. Yeah. Even if they don't work, it's sometimes very hard to know why they don't work. They're also quite hard to actually share and version because they're usually large, and there are links lying about, and there's this version, and then you don't know if it's updated. They're hard to keep up to date. They are, from our point of view, not optimal. Neither is the second option, but they're a possibility. One specific corner case I could take up is the so-called image marketplaces, where you actually integrate quite tightly to an image marketplace, which has to find working images, and you adhere to their standards. But in my career, I've already come across, I don't know, 5, 10 of these, and to integrate for every different community to a different marketplace and make sure you work and make sure you're interoperable with all of them is not easy or sometimes not possible. So there's the other option, which I will show a short demo of, and that's configuration management. It might sound hard, and it's not completely easy, but it's quite a good way of doing this. It has very little dependencies. It pretty much, if you can launch a Linux virtual machine somewhere on your laptop, in the cloud, on your other server or whatever, point this at it and it probably gets it into the state you want. It is very easy to version, very easy to share, very easy to make work across different things, and this is a good set that even users can take with some technical skill and actually repeat it. It does require some knowledge and some tools, and I hope this is not too big of a hurdle. But